My name is Louis Stotts. I'm actually currently the president of the Six Nations Arrows Lacrosse Association, which is our community organization or whatever that operates the Arrows franchise here. Been involved since day one. We formed the Arrows Lacrosse Association in 1979, I believe, was our first season that we played. We played Junior B, and then our goal at that time was to become Junior A. We believe that the roots of lacrosse are with the Iroquois people, which is the Six Nations are. We are the largest First Nation community in Canada by quite a wide margin. We have about 28,000 people on our membership list, and we have about 16,000 people live on the community right at Six Nations. So when you drive around Southern Ontario, right around anywhere like Ontario, wherever you're going, a lot of times you see a lot of road hockey being played and things like that, and that seems to be what drive through a town or whatever. But at Six Nations, what you see again, we're rural, we're country. We don't have not city blocks, just houses all close together. But the one thing I notice in our community is all the kids have lacrosse sticks in their hand. That's the first thing they're handed. I think it's our #1 most popular youth activity, right? We don't, like soccer, which is de facto the big youth sport, every place else. There's very little soccer played here. Like here at Six Nations, the kids are choosing lacrosse. That's what they want to do. That's what they want. That's what they want to play. So, and I think given that situation going on, it's always meant that we've had a very strong minor lacrosse system. And if I translate what that means to an organization like the Arrows, then we have a really good feeder system. And construction of the Iroquois Lacrosse Arena, which is in right now, and opening up in 2004, that also was a key thing that led to, in my opinion, success of not only the Arrows, but we have our Junior B Rebels team. Like they won 4 Founders Cups in a row, right? In terms of things going on like that. So I believe that part of the success that we've had in the last 12 to 13 years anyway, with our entire lacrosse program here at Six Nations, has been helped greatly by having the Iroquois Lacrosse Arena here and our ability for the kids to make a choice now. They can still go play hockey if they want, right? We have the Gaylord College is still there. We have a solid minor hockey system here, but now the kids can make that choice. They can stay here and play lacrosse all year round. So you were talking about role models. Well, the first 3 members that went into our Hall of Fame in 2014 were Cam Bombury. And anybody that knows a little bit about lacrosse in and around Six Nations and whatever knows that Cam was very successful. He was one of the trailblazers. He was one of the first kids from the community that went over to play college lacrosse at the time in the States. Miles General was our captain of our 1992 Minto Cup team, and he was put in. And then Delby Paulus Jr., who played in the 90s for our team, like post Minto Cup, but he did play. He did play and lead us to one Minto Cup appearance in 1998. That's the first 3 people that are in the Hall of Fame. So Delby's our all-time leading scorer, and then the 4th member of our that went in a year was actually my uncle, Clifford Whitlow. It was Clifford and Cat Bombury really that were the spearheaded the development of the association. They were the ones that went out and got everybody together and got going and really spearheaded getting the Arrows up and running. So again, you were talking about role models, and you went over the years. I mean, you look at sort of Cody Jamieson, who was a star in the NLL at this point in time.
Cody Jamieson has won it. Cody Jamieson wins it for Syracuse. It's over. The Orange wins the national championship.
Sid Smith, I've known Sid since he was since he was small. He was a ball boy here for years for the Arrows. Went on, and he was the captain of our team in 2007. We won the Minto Cup. More recently, you got the last 2 Minto Cup winners, Johnny Paulus, again, like a star. I mean, it's funny, everybody thinks about Johnny, but he's been playing pro lacrosse. I think this is like his 5th year. He's only like 23 years old, right? He started he went and started playing pro when he was 18 years old, right? So and again, he was the MVP of the 2014 Minto Cup team. And then you got Brendan Bombury, who was very good for Syracuse this year. It's good to know that we have sort of that homegrown talent here, sort of year after year after year, that helps us form the core of our team each year. One of the things we wanted to do when we formed the Arrows was to was to have a team that operated through the community, but nobody owned them. We wanted to give them the opportunity to play at the highest level of junior lacrosse they could in Canada, and play in front of their hometown fans. You know, we're not a professional organization by any stretch of the imagination, but we always had that in our mind. Like let's make it as good an environment as we can. Okay, to try to give our the people the guys that put the Arrows jersey on the chance to go out there and and do what they do. So we've been very we've been fortunate over the years, as I said. We've had that, but I like to think that it's not luck. It actually is a lot of people in the community pulling together.
Right, and now, we got to separate ourselves as the greatest, which I know we can, right? But it also, right, it talks about, it's about everybody doing their job, playing their role, right? Right, when they're getting greasy, right, when they have stuff loose, and we want to hold our old guys back, from getting dirty. We send our kid out there to kill it and stand up for you guys and take hits for you guys. A couple punches to the face. Boys, win or lose, right? Win or lose, that's good team shit, Teddy.